Today I will show you how I made the lightsaber you just saw under $15.
First off, we gotta flick the can off the table, of course. This is a very important step. And then we have to use the force to bring back the can. Again, this is also a very important step. Then you're gonna want to head over to your nearest home center. For me, it was Power Comedy since I live in Japan. Then you're gonna want to go find something like this. This is a plastic tube which we found. It is about 1 meter tall. And as you can see, it is 728 yen or $4.50. Quick check to see if it works.
Stick acquired.
Then I went to the dollar store, which is right next to it, and I found this tape light, which had a remote. You're supposed to put it on your wall, I think, and it was 550 yen, which comes out to $3.40. Then I also found this rechargeable mobile battery, which was thin, so it would fit in the handle, and it was 1,000 yen, which is $6.80. As you can see, this is the tape light once it's open. As the remote, it is a USB type A, I think, and it's wrapped around this spool thing. Looks pretty good. We have the tape on the back so you can stick it to your wall, but we're not going to be doing that. We also have the mobile battery. It is a 4,000 milliampere. It came fully charged, which I was really surprised. It's a dollar store item, but yeah, works great. And we got our blade, but it had a sticker on the top, which I could just not peel off. I tried for a good 5-6 minutes. It just wouldn't come off, man. So I kind of gave up. I was like, okay, I just put the handles there, kind of cover it up anyway. But anyway, let's see if the tape light works. Plugging it in and boom! Actually works. It was way brighter than I thought actually for a dollar store item. It's pretty cool, honestly. Has nice colors. Of course, we got the remote too. And this is where I realized that the remote needs a battery. So I went to get a battery. Got the battery. Now we put it in. I don't know why I made this scene so long. Sorry, guys. And for the grand reveal, yeah, it doesn't work. Nothing happens even when I press the buttons. So I saw, okay, well,
Maybe I can try flipping the battery.
but nope, nothing changes. Still doesn't work. At this point, I'm like, shit. I wanted to be Darth Vader, it was the red lightsaber, but I guess I'll have to be the good guy. It was the blue one. No. Then I tried switching the mobile battery on and off, and it flickered, but still doesn't turn on. And finally, I got it. I don't know why. I went to drink some water, and now it suddenly works. I honestly have no idea how I did it. I guess I'm just built different. But yeah, it works. I like the red color. It's pretty cool. Then I tried turning it off, and yeah, it doesn't work again. I don't know what I did, man. Now, oh, I can change the colors, but oh, there you go. Now it's off. Now the next step is to put the light through the tube. Now this was way harder than I thought since it kind of kept sticking to the sides, but eventually we got it. Looks pretty good. Now all you gotta do is stick the top. And yeah, that is the finished product for the blade. Now all we gotta do is make the handle. Time to try lighting it on for the first time. And boom! Now I think it looks pretty sick. It's already kind of looking like a nice lightsaber, not really. And I try to change the colors. Doesn't really work. It just doesn't work. Oh, there you go. Change it to red, and this is where I realized that there's an antenna in the cord, which if I face the remote at, it actually responds. The range for this thing sucks, but I mean, you know, it's from the dollar store, it's made in China, can't really complain for the price. But yeah, this thing looks sick, honestly. And I think it turned out pretty good. And this is me holding it. Man, something about holding like a shining sword just brings your mood up. It's probably like the worst lightsaber you've ever seen on the internet, but man, it feels good holding it. Now this is where I get lazy, and instead of making a handle, I kind of just put the battery in my pocket, since, you know, I'm going to use it in the dock anyway, so you just kind of see the cord hanging out. But yeah, this is what the lightsaber looks like in the dock. I think it looks really sick. I mean, it's lighting up the whole room. I don't like the stripe patterns though, again, so I'm gonna see if there's any way to fix the stripe patterns. But yeah, other than that, this thing looks sick. So I found this thin white tape, which if I wrap around it, kinda smoothes out the stripe pattern. And so I wrapped the whole thing around it, and we're gonna now test it out. And yeah, this is the first test outside in the dock. I personally think this thing looks sick. Feels super fun to swing around. It's really durable. And yeah, it's just overall really fun. You see, this is where my Japanese blood kicks in. I try to put it back like a samurai. But anyway, yeah, I should have made two so I could fight with my friends. Sadly, I only made one. I might make another one next week when I'm free. But as you can see, I'm hitting against the wall. It's really durable. You'll have no problem fighting with your friends with it. I did notice some problems though, especially when I gave it to my little brother, like in this scene, that the light is going through your hands when you swing it around. That's the problem with having no handle, that you're kind of grabbing the blade and the light seeps out of your hands. As you can see here, between my fingers, the light kind of comes out. So we gotta get the black one for this job. And yeah, I'm gonna wrap it around the handle like this, and this is the final product. I honestly think it turned out great. It's ultra cheap. You can fight with your friends. Now, is it ultra scuffed? Yes. Is there no sound? Also yes. But if you make two of these for under 30 bucks, put some epic music on a speaker and fight with your friend that night, I guarantee it will be a fun time. Thank you guys for watching the video. It's my first video, so if there's any improvements I can work on, please comment them. And see you next time.